Right, everyone, welcome to another episode of the Team-Stirr show. Happy Friday night. Today is Friday, July the 7th, and hopefully in a little while when I'm done, I will be able to get this posted. Hope everyone is having a great night. Welcome all. Let me get the particulars out of the way, and then we can get started with the show real quick. So, the facts, dates, and events presented in this video are from the members' best recollection and may not be fully accurate. This video is intended for entertainment purposes only. Always consult with your local union about your rights and duties at your workplace. The opinions shared on this video are mine, Daniel Borges, and do not necessarily represent my employer's positions, strategies, or opinions. All views shared are protected under the National Labor Relations Act. All right, everybody. God bless you. God bless America. God bless the working man. God bless this union. Welcome to another episode of the Team-Stirr Show, a.k.a. Stewart Talk, a.k.a. In the Bunker with Borges. Oh, almost messed that up. But thank you all for coming. I'm sure everyone has definitely been paying attention to what's going on. O'Brien's been, making his rounds in the media. Of course, all negotiations broke down. From last we talked, he gave them to July 5th. And July 5th into the early hours in the morning, I think 4 o'clock in the morning, everyone walked away. The company said, we cannot give anything more. So, we're I don't know where we're at. I don't know if the companies, this is gonna be like who's gonna blink first or whatever. I really hope it's not that. But I want today to have a conversation tonight. I want to have a conversation with you guys. I want to talk about the things that are going on as far as this contract and what we can't forget about. What I want to do first, I want to talk about the things that I'm grateful for. The most important thing that I'm grateful for, as a lot of people who know me know who I am a Christian. I'm grateful for my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ because I put my hope, faith, and trust in Him. He has provided me with things that I never thought I could ever have. I have a future. I have this great job. I work for this great union. And I'm able to support my family because of that. I'm also grateful for this nation. This is an absolute greatest nation in the world because when this nation was founded, it was founded on a commitment that they would honor God, God bless America, and God we trust. That God is Jesus Christ. I don't want to get too religious over here, but the truth is the truth, okay? And we have gotten so far away from that in this country that we're so quick to forget. We forget a lot of things because we've been blessed so much. So we, as employees for this company, we've been blessed from the hard work of the people before us. We can't forget what they did. I'm also grateful for those old timers. Those old timers before 1997. Before 1997, those guys in the 60s, the 70s. One of the ones I can remember is Danny Comiskey. Rest in peace. Amazing Teamster. Those old timers, they stood those picket lines. They went through the Great Depression. They went through a lot of stuff in that labor movement. And we cannot forget that. You see, we forget that because of all the success that we have now. My generation, this generation right now, as far as the labor movement, has never really seen anything like that. Of gone through just COVID. We got through that. We're getting through that now. And what we cannot do is forget. What we cannot do is be selfish and think about only ourselves. You see, this is our time to shine now, just like the old timers did. We need to shine for the future generation. And what am I talking about the future? I'm talking about the part-timers. We cannot forget the part-timers. This isn't just about now, but it's about the future and about the whole labor movement, that the direction that it's going in now. You know, thank God for a guy like O'Brien and Zuckerman. These guys, I mean, you know, they seem like they're old school, and they want to fight for the working man. For many years, these part-timers have been getting screwed over, trying to get them out early, having supervisors work, and they don't commit because the job sucks. We need to remember, as full-timers, they load our trailers, they load our package car. It's bad enough the company doesn't care about them, but we should not be doing the same. I was lucky. I started here as a part-timer, 1992. 31 years, July 1st. I was lucky to make $150 or $125 a week at that time. I had my first child, came into the world, my first son, my oldest. And, you know, I was delivering pizzas, not really knowing what my future was like until, you know, one day I put in a transfer and I found out what great money they were making. And that was because of the sacrifice that those old timers made, that we have these great jobs. We cannot ignore the part-timers. Why? Because they are brothers and sisters too. If we can force the company, if O'Brien can get this company to pay them actual, real, decent salaries, they might actually come to their senses. Okay, let us stop paying all this stuff for part-time. Let us just make them full-time. Let us commit to them, and then they'll commit to us. A lot of these guys want full-time jobs, but the only way they can get in is they got to be a part-timer first. I mean, some of you guys that skipped through all that were able to get in, God bless you. You know, that's great. But all this part-time crap has started in this country since the 70s, and it's just gone amok. The company wants to reset the wage scale, and we can't allow that. Cannot allow it. They want to give us pennies and cents as raises, while inflation is an all-time high. Corporate America are making their billions because of inflation. They feel they justify to raise the price of anything. So when inflation goes down, they're not going to lower those prices. They're going to continue. They're making money. So right now, every greedy corporation is out there trying to do the best they can to make their trillions. They're not satisfied with the millions, not satisfied with the billions. They want to make trillions. While the working man, while we who help them make those trillions, billions, and millions, they feel we should get paid nothing. We should just be happy to have a job. And this is a problem. Corporate America, UPS, they would love to give us the wages that they have in communist China. It's slave labor, and we need to make a statement now. That's why all these corporations, they have all their goods manufactured in China and all those countries where they have little children working, and it's just sad. It just really is. Good luck trying to find something that's made in America where you got to pay somebody an honest salary. While we are the strongest part, I feel, of the Teamsters, if we fold on this part of the labor movement, the labor movement is screwed. Our children, our grandchildren, we got to think about the future and not just the now. Because remember, they're going to be the ones, while we're retired, who are going to need to be thinking about us, making sure that pension fund continues to go up, that the benefits continue to go up. We can't continue to be having more part-time jobs and not full-time. Those part-time jobs have to become full-time, and it's got to start somewhere by raising those salaries and somebody coming to their senses and be like, okay, let's commit to them. For UPS, it's profitable. It makes sense to them to run this place like Amazon and Uber and have non-union employees working, delivering and doing our jobs. So while we can't even rely on government, on our politicians, because why? They're all connected to the same corporate greed. The corporate Democrats and the corporate conservatives. They don't even want to raise the federal minimum wage that the states got to do it. $7.25 an hour. Who's going to live off of that? How many jobs do you have to get in order to be able to pay rent? A lot more homeless people are living in their cars now because of this part-time nonsense. Liberals are out of their minds because they're not helping either. People are still poor. We need to not forget about those who sacrificed for us, who worked on those picket lines. We need to honor them the way they honored us by thinking about us, by now thinking about the future. Don't forget the part-timers. Part-timers, you guys are important. I get it. I get you guys. I get your pain. I was a part-timer for 4 years. You know, I understand that you feel forgotten, but there's some of us out here that have not forgotten you. And it's not just cheap talk. There's some that are out there talking. That's it, just talking. But, you know, we're going to get through this. So you guys hang in there. All you full-timers, we need to stand with them, please. I think that's about it. Continue to we're having strike practice, our picket line practicing. It was in Lakewood, I think, today. Yesterday was in Edison. I don't know, they had something in Meadowlands. Hopefully that continues to go. You know, God bless you guys out there. 804, you guys are heavy out there. I see you guys, and I see all the other unions that are now, you know, getting themselves together and doing the same thing, man. We all need to continue to do this. We all need to prepare for the worst. Prepare for the worst. But, you know, it's not gonna last long. I don't see it lasting long, but we gotta stand. We can't break, and we cannot forget. We cannot forget about those guys who sacrificed for. We can't do it. And we cannot forget the part-timers. The part-timers, I stand with you. A lot of the guys that I talk with stand with you. And, you know, God bless you all. Well, that's the end of the show. But I just want to tell everyone, God bless you all. God bless America. God bless this country. God bless the union. God bless you part-timers. And God bless all of you non-union people who want to get into a union. Hopefully this labor movement grows. But other than that, everyone have a safe and blessed weekend. And I will talk to you soon.